Hello and welcome to the 2025 PaddlePlayer Summer League. Join us for match week 2, a match between the Roatan team and the team from Westchester Country Club. I'm joined in the booth with Andy Koretsky. Andy?
Jake, how are you? Beautiful
I'm
night
doing
here in
very well.
Westchester.
Yeah, so
Perfect
tell us
night
where
for
you are,
paddle,
Andy.
just about anything else.
Tell us where you are, Andy.
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
Gotcha. And I'm here in Westchester, so that is quite a whiles away. But nevertheless, we join you for what looks to be a thrilling match between Scott Robbin and Will Cannon, playing the Westchester team of Enrique Coutinho, or Rafa Coutinho rather, and Enrique Pardo de Andrade.
For those of you who are just joining us and not familiar with either of the players, the Roatan team of Scott and Will are in the far court. Scott's in the blue shirt with, Will's in the blue shirt with red pants. He's the right-hander, and the left-hander from Roatan is Scott. He's wearing the gray shorts and the white shirt. And now to serve is Rafa. Here we go. So the Westchester team's taking the net, and they're just feeling each other out at this point.
Yeah, that's right, Andy. You never know how long these guys have been off paddle. Ooh, little miscommunication. But a let cord forces an error.
That little lead cord made it a tough shot for Scott to get to. Oh, there's a little charge to the net by Scott, and the Roatan team's taking the net. Jake, what was he looking for when he started creeping in?
Scott loves to volley. I mean, he's one of those guys. He played D1. Oh, tough miss there for Will. But Scott's one of those guys. He played D1 tennis. He's not afraid to get in your face. He knows he has better hands than certainly more than half the opponents he plays. Not afraid to use them. As his lob goes a little bit long there. Makes it 30 love.
It's actually 40 love to do this one on the one into the net. Yep, Rafi buries one into the corner, and that was a pretty easy game for the home team.
It sure was. As we take a look at the standings this year, Blazing Paddles, Maurice's team, on top after the first match week. They went 4-2 against the Aspentuck Warriors. Everyone else split 3-3. Go back to live. Looks like some strategizing going on for the home team, or rather the away team.
Will to serve. So he established the net, got the forehands in the middle, and buried one in the corner. 15 love for Robbin and Cannon. Rafa decides to drive one and drives it long. 30 love to the Robbin and Cannon, looking to even the scores at 1 here. Sporty Love serving for the goes out the first game.
Oh, tough ball off the screen there.
Yeah. Nice ball by Enrique. Kind of caught Cannon and Robbin kind of in between. There you go. And
There you go, 1-all.
Rafa's hit that one off the screens, hit that out, and
Andy, I'll have to leave you for a moment to see what's going on court 2, but here we are, 1-1, first set.
Yep. Oh, what a nice lob! What a nice lob by Will Cannon. Stuck it right in the back corner and bounced out of play. That's something you don't see in the winter when the cold temperatures. In the warm temperatures, the ball has much more bounce to it. Enrique to serve. Scott Robbin tried to mix up on that return, drive it back to him, drives it out. It's 30-15.
And I'm back, Andy.
Yep.
Miss anything good so far?
A little bit of sloppy play, a couple of drives, and second game goes to
Coutinho and Andrade, looks like.
Coutinho and Andrade, and we're on serve. Lefty Scott Robbin to serve. Nice shot by Rafa to enable them to retake the net. Oh, and a good lob to switch it back.
Ooh.
That was some vicious spin. Is it easier to spin in the warm weather or the cold weather?
Well, the ball certainly moves more in the warm weather, but it does stay up off the screens in a way that it doesn't when it's cold. If you hit a really great spin shot when it's cold, it's going to be tough to come back.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot right there.
Great ball.
Yep. Enrique stuck that one in the corner. Ah.
I'll just keep, guys. Sorry, wait a second. Yeah, thank you. I was wondering why I was late. Yeah. Did you see him?
Looks like a little interruption in play, not sure what for.
Yeah.
All right. And we are
15 all.
live serving 15-all.
Yep.
Oh, great passing shot.
Yeah.
Don't even try and run that down.
Yeah, I think he caught Will Cannon leaning to his left, and he just snuck it by him to his forehand.
I will say Scott and Will seem to be right on top of the net when it comes to the drives from the Westchester players. Woo.
Right.
No, it was definitely wide. I'm just messing. We're on camera. See you later on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot. Put it right. And when they get the break, Rafa serving now. Rafa serving now up 3-1. It's kind of a big game. And one of the next two games are a big game. I mean, you kind of have, if you're Robbin and Cannon, you kind of want to get that break back, I would think. But there's no urgency. They're just playing good positional paddle right here. No panic. Oh, nice hands. Able to fend off the charge. Again, a nice drive by Rafa.
Good hand. I thought he touched it for a second. Yeah.
15 love. Knocked that one out of play. So that should be 15 all. Something you don't see in the winter too often, but pretty common in the summer.
Yeah. The ball certainly bounces out a lot more. I think even under the proposed rules of a lob bouncing out being allowed, that would have been a point anyway. He smashed that thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you handcuffed him, put it right at him, didn't know which way to go. Nice shot there by Enrique. 30-15, looking to solidify that break and go up 4-1. Oh, there's a nice shot by Scott.
Oh,
He might have rushed that a little bit, don't you think?
what, playing the Nick?
Oh, is that what I didn't see the Nick? Oh, yeah. So if I take that back, the Nick forced him to rush his shot.
You said it.
Yep.
Oh, uncharacteristic miss.
Yep.
We're back to deuce.
Yep.
Big crucial deuce here.
Oh. Ball's a little lively off of Enrique's paddle there. Rafa serving it out. Will went for the big one and just missed. Back to deuce. Scott's lob was just a little bit long. Well, that's a good hold for Rafa. play was a little loose in that game. And while they're changing sides, we'd like to recognize our sponsor. All right, Will Cannon serve 1-4. Drives out a little long. Start to see like in Jake. I mean, I think something you see in the summer more than the winter. Maybe it's a little bit of rust too, but the ball's very lively off the paddle.
Yeah, I think the dynamics of these matches is just a little different than the average tournament play you'd see. People aren't afraid to go for shots that they wouldn't necessarily in a, let's say, February tournament. And you see generally quicker points in summer league than you would the winter.
Yeah. In some ways, it's a little refreshing to see guys going for shots and not afraid to miss. Will Cannon puts another one out. This is a little bit like watching college baseball. Every other seems like every third batter hits a home run.
Funnily enough, Will Cannon is a junior. He played with Henry Fishman, who did go on to play college baseball at the University of Pennsylvania. Very successful partnership that was.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot, good spin. Get the good hold. Enrique off.
4-2 and back in the ball game.
Yep. Oh, net cord, nice save. Oh, and the easy dropper. Yeah, he's questioning whether he reached across the net.
Looks like there was a net touch there.
Yep.
But given right back on the return.
Yes.
Great return from Scott Robbin. Drives that lefty backhand.
All right, missed his serve 15-40. Got a chance to get back on serve. Yep. Lob was a little long. 30-40. Wow. He did such a nice job returning that serve. I mean, Nick and had to reach out for it, got it up in the air, and gave him a chance to reset.
Oh, big cannon. Big backhand from Cannon, rather.
Yeah. This is the chance for them to get back on that off that break. Oh, very nice. And the winner by Scott Robbins gets them back on serve, 3-4. It's an entertaining first set.
Yeah,
If not
huge
sloppy. A
point
little bit,
there.
some really nice shots, but also a fair number of unforced errors. But it's nice to see that the guys are playing loose.
Yeah, Scott and Will are certainly underdogs, at least as far as the PTI goes. So great to see them in this match.
Well, there's a great lob. Yeah, that, when it goes up and you're at your forehand in the alley. Oh, sorry, no, he didn't. But when it goes up and it's in the alley, it's like there's a split second where you got to make that decision of like, I have an advantage by being at the net, but this shot may be out. And it's like, is it better to play something that might be out? Is it better to play a shot and risk that it may have been out versus letting it go and have it go in the alley? Like, is there a prevailing thought on that?
I think a lot of it's situational dependent, right? If you're,
sorry about cutting it off, but as soon as they got the break, as soon as Robbin and Cannon got the break, they got broke back pretty easily. So there's Rafa serving for the first set. Sorry, so you were saying?
Yeah, it's really situational. Depends on the players on the court, as well as the match situation, and of course how much you trust your eye. You let 2 or 3 balls go that clip the line. Suddenly, you're hitting every ball. You're hitting every lob the opponents throw up, and it's not a good place to be.
Mm-hmm. So, nice. Put them buried in the corner, and it's 15-all. That's a nice play right there by Scott Robbin coming to the net. You've seen him do that a couple of times. That's the first time he's taken a point off of it. Looking to get a break right back now. Rafa serving 15-40. Let's see if Scott comes to the net again. He wants to come behind his shot. Good shot by Enrique. I think Scott felt like he could have handled it, though. Ball's out, 30-all. Oh. Good hands battle. Enrique did a nice job to stay in that point. It's Rafi's serving for the first set. And he buries it in the corner, and that's the first set.
If you haven't heard, golf wants to regulate how far you can hit the ball. But at the finish long drink, we think that's lame. And so does Long Way Bobby Ray, long drive champion. Right, Bobby?
Got that right. Now watch this drive.
Golf is hard enough, which is why we're pushing back against shorter with longer, much longer. Introducing the Finish Long Ball by the Long Drink. Designed to fly 20 yards farther than the leading golf ball. Made with Atomax technology, amorphous metal powder, and heated and cooled in a mini finish sauna and cold plunge. So you can hit more like Bobby. Even if you're more like Daryl. Or went pro in accounts receivable.
crushed! Give him a reason, Tracy! Yeah!
Or have a pair of spaghetti arms like this fella.
He got that dog in him! No! That is outstanding, son! Woo! You're her!
So if you want to keep golf fun, sip a Finnish long drink and then rip a Finnish long ball. The Finnish long ball by the Finnish long drink, now available. Go to thelongdrink.com/thelongball for details.
We're back to the second set. Oh, that ball just sat up from an easy drive right there.
Boom.
See, lively paddle right there. All right, 15-40 in the first game of the second set. The Westchester faithful are buzzing. Don Ives' squad, led by Rafa and Enrique, are one set away from locking backs down on their home court. But the Lobsters, captained by the ever-scrappy Win Wharton, are clawing for a comeback.
Yep, and it looks like Enrique and Rafa just took the first set there. Or first game.
They took the first game. They took the first set and the first game.
They sure did.
So they might be scrapping for a comeback, these Lobsters, but looks like they might be in boiling water.
David Foster Wallace couldn't have said it better himself. Ooh.
Oh, nice! That must have hit a seam the way that thing came off, huh? Totally fooled
Yeah,
him.
it sounds like it.
Oh!
Oh!
Rafa tries the drop shot, got hung up on the net cord, and came back to him.
Let's take a look at that again. He nearly had it. Ooh, boy.
Yeah. You know, it's nice. The guys they're definitely enjoying themselves. It is summer. It is summer paddle, and they're approaching it as if it is that way.
Yeah, you have to think the no PTI nature of this summer paddle really helps people let loose and experiment with new shots they wouldn't otherwise try.
Well, this would be the time to do it. But
Sure
talk to me
is.
about the
Nothing
no
like-
PTI. Talk to me about the no PTI nature. What does that mean?
So none of these matches in Summer League count for your PTI. It's a really good place to. Oh, was that wide? Looks like it was.
Yeah, and that evens the second set at one game apiece. Sorry. So,
Yep.
As you were saying.
Yes. No. It's a lot of these guys, they only play PTI matches. They play tournaments, and that's it. You know, if you're a teaching pro, it's tough to play in the Fairfield League. So, you really only play matches that are of high importance. You'll be playing Grand Prix. You'll be playing NRTs. Most likely, the last time these guys played serious paddle was Nationals. So it's really great to get out and just be able to swing away as you see Rafa Coutinho try there.
Not the one I should get hit on. Shot.
Yeah. Scott
Yeah.
Robbins saying he shouldn't have gotten hit on him. I agree. He went left and the ball went right, or the other way around. He went one way, the ball went the other.
Yeah, it's like you punked him with the changeup.
That's exactly right. All right. So Scott serving 30-15. 1-1 in games. Enrique missed one. It's frustrating when you miss a lob like that, I think, right? It's like it feels like you didn't do anything with the shot. Like if you're gonna miss, you might as well miss driving, being aggressive as opposed to being passive, I would think. Like that shot would be the shot you'd want to miss on.
I go.
Oh, look. Oh, top of the net cord and
Oh,
hit the
no,
line
Will
and then
kind of
you-
missed that deep.
missed
You know
it
what?
deep.
That's a good swing, though. That is
Yeah.
a good summer swing. If you have a cutter to hit there, go and hit
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's trying to hit a winner. Put the play away. Got missed, and that brings us to deuce. It's actually a big point right here because Robbin and Cannon were in control of this game, and it feels like it might be slipping away from them. It's kind of big couple of points right here.
Oh, and a great lob by Will Cannon gets him back to add in.
Yep.
Thanks, Felix.
Nope, and they got their hold. They worked a little harder in that game than they probably had to, but they got their hold and were on serve. That'll bring Enrique up to serve. Lob was just long.
So we've got John. John, what are you doing today? You sampled a free college out here.
Well, that was a well played point right there.
And try to get a friend. And really the core. Your friend.
Usually the pretty soft. How long?
This part. I used to play.
Enrique knocks his out, and then it makes it 15 all.
You know. And so we decided.
Sure.
Nice shot by Enrique. Buries it in the corner.
Really?
Will Cannon was
But
looking for it, but hit the nick.
Yeah.
Bounced straight out. 30 all.
You know, good man. And
And Enrique misses long, and it's add out.
you know, as captain, bring them. And I feel like some of our guys crack. Like,
Yep. Oh, that's luck.
Nice drop shot by Rafa.
Practicing it, that's the right play.
All right, Will Cannon serving 15 love, 2-2 in the second set. Enrique tried to drive it at him and short-armed it a little bit, missed it. Dirty to love.
Oh, that's a tough miss of the serve. You know, you really got to
Yeah.
dig down and consolidate there. You don't want to be
Yeah.
missing a serve in that situation.
We're definitely watching summer paddle here. The guys are being aggressive. They're, the ball is lively and they're, makes it a little bit harder to control, and particularly when you're going for shots and guys are going for shots. So points are fast and exciting. And the play is error prone, but enjoyable to watch since guys are being aggressive.
Well, Will Cannon really loves that third panel overhead.
Yeah.
He sees Enrique sneaking in, and he's not afraid to smack it.
Oh, that's a nice shot by Rafa. Let him get to the net. Change up on the net side.
Great waterfall. Brings it back
Yeah.
loose.
Will miss long, and that's the break that Enrique and Rafa have been looking for. Let's see if they can consolidate that.
Scott and Will have to be real careful here not to let this set slip away. They've got to make sure to play long points, hit paddle shots, which is, I know, tough to do in the summer.
Well, I mean, this right. It comes. Now's the question is,
do you want it?
Right. The question is, are you gonna play strategically to win, or are you gonna play, a little loose and more aggressive because it's the summer, right? If they were playing in February, they would be playing strategically and much more conservatively. But Rafa serving love 5.
certainly looks like the Westchester team of Enrique and Rafa are playing a little bit slower here, knowing that if they win this game, it's big time for them. Oh, and a tough drive missed by Will Cannon. That's what you were saying, Andy. You just don't want to be missing lobs long. It feels like you just didn't get yourself in the point.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to at least miss a drive.
Right. I mean, if you're going to miss your lob, miss it short. I mean,
well, easier said than done against guys who can cut it back over the net.
Yeah, exactly. 40-15, and Robbin and Cannon got the net, which is good. They can use that to win the point. Good shot. Put Enrique into the corner. Oh. That's just too good. You bury that in the corner.
That's what, good. 2 nicks and 6 waterfalls?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you got that one? Try this one. It's interesting. The mics are picking up the sound of the plays, the courts around here, and there's obviously sounds like there's some spirited play going on.
Yeah, summertime really is a good place to let loose in terms of paddle. Definitely gets a little more emotional.
Yeah, it feels that way.
Exuberant even.
Yeah, it's I believe the score's 15-15 or 5-all. It is a must-win game for Robbin and Cannon.
Sure is. Serving up 30-15 now.
Yep.
It's a tough miss serve from Scott Robbin.
Yeah.
Now, Andy, if you're defending that third panel overhead that Will Cannon hits, what would you do in that situation?
I'd ask my partner for help. But
I think you say
that's
that
just me, Jay.
That's probably the right thing to do.
Yeah, that's just me. That's a nice waterfall, right?
A huge waterfall.
Yeah, nice waterfall right there.
Point, guys.
Oh, that degree of difficulty on that shot are pretty high, Enrique. Trying to watch this. The old whip around
Yeah, that
cross
merry-go-round's
court.
not going to find its location.
Yeah, especially when you try to go cross court. I can understand if you go down the middle, you might have a chance. But cross court, that seems a little bit optimistic.
You're not
But
quite
that's
sure
when
if
you
you knew
talk
exactly
about
where the
loose
court
play
was.
in the summer. That's loose play in the summer, right? That's a
Yeah,
shot you want to try in the summer. And hit
then
it.
never hit again past, let's say, October. Sure.
or if you get them in a few times, maybe you'll hit it in October once or twice. Enrique and Rafa serving 4-3. There's a nice. Buried that one in the corner. Did Will Cannon?
Tricky bounce there, yep.
Yeah. Got Robbin a little bit long on that. Put side at 15.
Sorry. The right moment and the right place.
What?
We're back here at the Westchester Country Club. 4-3 Coutinho and Andrade in second set. They won the first set. 40-30 right now. Fellows in the far court need a break if they want to stay in. They want to keep playing.
Oh, and that's not the break they needed.
Yeah, that is not the break they needed. Well, so Will Cannon's going to serve at 3-5. That's a beautiful get by him. Nice shot. Oh, what a nice dig out of the corner.
Point.
Yeah, this is good
Oh,
quality
what a
point.
tough ending.
That's just such bad luck.
You hate to see an ending like that to a point so good. Well, what a great get in the corner by Rafa.
Yeah, and then another one by Enrique.
You know, Andy, one thing you don't get watching on TV is courtside. Will Cannon has so much racket head speed. Man, every ball he hits either has velocity or spin. And, you know, it's really a testament to how good Rafa and Enrique are that they're able to handle it with honestly ease.
I mean, the funny thing is that they make it look so easy, and then once in a while they make a mistake, and you realize, you know, it's because chances are it's because of how much spin was hit at them. Right? You see him hit like the last shot that Enrique hit out. He hit just wide. You know, chances are it's wide because of, you know, he's just slightly misjudged the spin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a beautiful shot right there.
Beautiful cutter.
Yep.
And Westchester gets it right back with the drive.
Yep. Wow. It's a nice, really patient play by Enrique to let it play off the screen. Oh, what a nice point.
Oh, what a blitz.
Yeah. Yep. Well, really well timed. Bring him to deuce.
2 points away, Westchester.
Yeah. Oh, what a nice serve. Rafa was not able to do anything with that. Scott cut in front of his partner there. That's too bad.
Yeah, it's not a great look when you're such a crucial point. But
yeah, but you know what? Between the legs. How about that?
Would you say he made it up there, Andy?
I would say the quality of play the last game and a half, 2 games has been outstanding. The shot making has been phenomenal, and guys are going for it, which is really nice to see. It's and the digs have been great. Yeah, there you go. Help your partner out. Nice dig by Enrique. Reset. Let him get all set back up. We go the other way. Ooh. Oh, waterfalled him and get him out of it again. Oh no! What did he hit that?
I think he must have, but it should have caught the line there. I think they kept playing it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that spin.
Oh, what a huge Albuquerque.
Wow.
From Enrique. Wow.
Yeah, come and chase me.
All right, that sets up match point.
It is match point. What a nice shot. Wow. Oh, nice. Enrique making a little charge. Good hands game there. Oh, nice shot by Enrique. That's good quality. That's good quality paddle to finish the match.
Yeah, those last 2 games, you said it, Andy. That was some impressive stuff.
Yeah, it was really entertaining. That was fun to watch. Coutinho and Andrade were just a little too strong for Robbin and Cannon, but boy, that was some entertaining stuff to watch.
That sure was. It's great to see him speed up the ball, like you said, and honestly, that was a real high quality match. The scoreline does not give it justice. A lot of those games were going to deuce, and I think Robbin and Cannon will come back next time on the court thinking they sure do have a shot.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, it was honestly, Jake, it was one break in each game. I think Robbin and Cannon broke Coutinho and Andrade one time in the first set, and they got broken twice in the first set, and then they got broken once in the second set, and that was it.
Yep.
Pretty exciting. That does it for us. Pretty fun to watch.
Yep, that does it for us here on Court 1 and PaddlePlayer Summer League. We will join you for perhaps another match tonight. But first, a word from our sponsors.
If you haven't heard, golf wants to regulate how far you can hit the ball. But at the Finish Long Drink, we think that's lame. And so does Long Way Bobby Ray, long drive champion. Right, Bobby?
Got that right. Now watch this drive.
Golf is hard enough, which is why we're pushing back against shorter with longer, much longer. Introducing the Finish Long Ball by the Long Drink. Designed to fly 20 yards farther than the leading golf ball. Made with Atomax technology, amorphous metal powder, and heated and cooled in a mini finish sauna and cold plunge. So you can hit more like Bobby. Even if you're more like Daryl. Or went pro in accounts receivable.
Crushed! Give him a reason, Tracy! Yeah!
Or have a pair of spaghetti arms like this fella.
He got that dog in him! Nuke! That is outstanding, son! Woo! You're her!
So if you want to keep golf fun, sip a Finish Long Drink, and then rip a Finish Long Ball. The Finish Long Ball by the Finish Long Drink, now available. Go to thelongdrink.com/thelongball for details. If you haven't heard, golf wants to regulate how far you can hit the ball. But at the Finish Long Drink, we think that's lame. And so does Long Way Bobby Ray, long drive